You want to know what $60,000 in damage looks like?
Obviously, it's very, very disconcerting, very difficult to deal with.
Vicki Baker has seen it up close. This, her McKinney home in 2020. No question, she was dealt a bad situation.
So I've always believed that God will take any bad situation and make it good somehow.
But that taking longer for the 79-year-old than she'd like. After winning in federal court, forcing the entity responsible for all this damage to pay up for it, she's back to square one.
It can happen to anybody.
Yes, this can happen to anybody. The author of this mess, a local police department, McKinney PD.
They blew up the garage door with explosives. They saturated it with tear gas.
A wanted suspect barricaded himself inside Baker's home when she wasn't there, so a SWAT team
They used a lot of destructive tactics.
did what they're trained to do to get that suspect out.
We got a jury verdict, about $60,000.
This, Jeff Redfern, Baker's attorney, he took the city of McKinney to court when they wouldn't compensate Baker for the damage, claiming sovereign or qualified immunity, an avenue for municipalities to avoid lawsuits or payments as they perform crucial duties for the public.
What happened to us is a third world.
Baker, not the first homeowner we've talked to with property trashed in the name of the law, just one of the first to ever get paid.
Just like if the government took your property to build a road or a school or a jail or something like that, they're allowed to do that, but they have to provide you with just compensation.
Redfern used a novel approach and didn't bother arguing over immunity. He just pointed to the Fifth Amendment, saying governments can use or take your property, but you just have to get paid for it. But an appellate court recently overturned that win.
It said that when there's an emergency, basically there's an exception to the Constitution. We think that's wrong.
And so did a few presiding judges, saying this about it being okay to destroy property in an emergency. We are unsure whether such a privilege exists. 6 of the 17 judges in that circuit voted to rehear the case, an effort that was unsuccessful.
We need to settle this.
Now Baker says she'll petition the U.S. Supreme Court to review her case. A long shot, but
I believe that what happened to me, no matter how bad it was, is going to turn out good for somebody else.
Baker now lives in Montana. Her McKinney home was actually in the process of being sold when that SWAT operation went down. She had to dip into her savings to make repairs. The city of McKinney telling me it was pleased with the appellate court's decision and that they will continue to defend that ruling all the way to the Supreme Court. Back to you.